Utopia podcast. The party helped to try put out a fire started by Livy in mixing it up, the potion shop owned by Wizard Philip. Failing at putting out the fire with the villagers, they head into the woods just south of town to reconvene. And as they do so, they see red pillars of light shooting to the sky. They decide to head to the nearest one, which happens to be around where the Green Tower, the nearest ranger tower, is located. On the way, they fight some mosquitoes and then sneak up to the front of the tower. That is where we find the party.
Cool. So, Livy and Scylla, as you head towards the Ranger Tower, the large Cyclops towering over, you get a little bit closer. The doors in the wall around the outside of this rook-shaped tower are slightly askewed, and you see a pile of unmoving humanoid bodies, all wearing the green uniforms of the Rangers that would have worked
If he'll
here.
allow her, Scylla will put her hand on Livy's shoulder and just kind of pause for a second and go, we don't have to keep moving.
He jumps for, I know, but what else do we do?
Well, I mean, I don't think we should
burn the tower to the ground? Is the light coming from the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah, the red light's shooting out of the top of the tower.
You know, Arson got us into this mess. Maybe he can get us out.
Have you ever gotten yourself into a problem with arson and gotten yourself out of a problem with arson?
Well,
I mean, I'm willing to try it.
hasn't-
I gotta know your track record first.
Literally today, with the arson thing. 24 hours.
Okay, so that started with arson, but I don't.
This started with arson and it can end with arson.
I think in any case, fighting doesn't seem like the wise option here. Do you want to keep pressing forward?
No, I kind of want to go back and tell Godfrey to, just make a bomb and throw it on the tower, because he can fly.
Scylla looks around. Are we at risk of being spotted if we turn?
You are at risk of being spotted. As far as you weren't trying to be stealthy,
No,
right? You
we
were
were
just
not.
walking towards.
No, we were just walking towards.
Cyclops seems very distracted.
Actually, I have an idea. What if Morgus can hear us? What if we distract them while our friends go behind because they can, fly and destroy the tower while we distract them?
I think if you feel confident of that,
I feel
I'll follow
confident
your
I can
lead.
be annoying enough that they'll pay attention to me. I can't promise we'll be safe.
I trust you. So let's keep pressing forward and at least see if we can get an audience with them.
All right. But before we go, I open the Bitsy. Can you talk to Bitsy telepathically, or is it just a one-way street?
Well, I can hear you,
Yeah.
and I can speak to Bitsy telepathically.
Okay. Bitsy, if Marcus can hear us and agrees with us, do 2 hops in my little jacket. Agrees with the plan.
There's 1 hop in, 1 little twitch in your jacket.
What?
There's 1 little twitch in your jacket.
So that's a no. All right. They don't think it's a good plan.
I think Morgus would have been doing his usual muttering of like just dictating what was being said to Godfrey.
Mm.
And then at this point, Morgus might pull out of Bitsy's awareness. Look at Godfrey and what do you think?
What was that?
All about. Did I say it right? Did I say Levy's plan? They are a distraction, and you and I go around back and assault or raise the tower in some way.
Oh, part of their plan might work. They create a distraction. We try to go in and find the girl that they're looking for before they do and get out.
Are we looking for the girl, or where's the girl?
Well, they are. And if they are, then I suppose we should be.
Do they think the girl is in the tower? Do we know that?
I thought from last session
They don't
the
know.
Cyclops was leaving. Is that correct?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
fancy dress person was like, go find him.
Go find him while we do evil things
Yeah.
here.
Go get him, and we hold down the fort.
Get him, Tiger.
And he spanked him on the butt and sent him off.
It was a rather like impressive slap considering the height difference.
Yeah, it was like a sports ball slap. It was like a see on the field champ kind of.
Yeah, that is canonical.
Even if we don't find the girl, we could try to interrupt whatever's causing that light to shoot up into the sky. So I have to imagine that's not good.
I agree about that. So do you agree with the plan that they distract them and you and I try to get around and do something about, at the very least, the red light?
That sounds like they've already put their part of the plan in motion.
That's fair. All right, here we go. There's a second little twitch in your jacket.
Okay. Plan is in motion. They agreed. I don't know how willingly, but they did agree to our crazy plan.
Well, all right. I'll follow you.
All right. Livy walks with confidence he does not have. And like the kobolds, he puts his hands in the air to show that he doesn't have his weapon. Like he's not actively trying to murder all of these people.
Scylla has her sword out, but she sort of holds it to the side as if to say, like, I'm not approaching you with any sort of malice.
Cyclops looks over in your direction as you get closer. Oh, my boss, there's people coming.
There is people coming. Hello. Fancy little lights you have there. And you'll give almost like a cocky little
Fancy-
grin.
Dressed person peeks around to the large wooden gate that's kind of obscuring them from your view currently. And Livy, you see this gray face, short pixie-like hair on this thin, lithe, dexterous-looking humanoid. They have pointy ears and dark black hair, and their skin is dark and almost purplish gray. They're dressed in black furs and leathers, and as they smile at you as you approach in the same way that you did, you see 2 pointed fangs completely unhidden, extending from the row of top teeth in their mouth.
Livy keeps his expression, but internally he is screaming.
Well. Welcome to the party, I guess.
Sorry we didn't bring any gifts, but we weren't really sure what type of party requires the big light show. You know, there's just too many, and we didn't want to give a faux pas by giving the wrong one. Of course. So, what's going on here?
Oh, you know, a little of this, little of that, a little of things. And she looks up at the Cyclops and kind of gives him a head nod to the right. Yeah, find them, okay. And he just like steps completely over both of you as he
Maybe
starts
we know
to
who
walk
you're looking
down the
for.
road.
Maybe we can help each other.
Oh, yeah? You've seen a child with wings or a woman with wings?
We have, actually.
Give me a deception check.
So let's
Yeah.
side eyes Libby.
Oh, if I can keep them here, I will. That's a nat 20.
Livy the Deceiver.
Livy, this is the first time Livy has lied about anything about himself, or I'm so shocked he's good at this.
All right. In you go. And she opens they open the door and let you inside. And once inside, you see a small fire with a few wooden logs right next to it. And next to that is a large green lizard that seems to have a leather saddle on its back, what Godfrey had described before. You also see the main humanoid-sized door to the tower is currently open. And inside there are small, black-skinned, almost shadow-like creatures with red capes kind of running around. They're almost imperceivable as they hit the shadows of the light that just enters through the tiny arrow slits in this fortified tower.
Scylla's just watching all of this, staying silent, but I'm not trying to intimidate.
And again, tell me where you've seen this.
Well, how about a little trade of information? That seems like it would be fair, no?
And what information do you seek from me?
Well, I believe I led with what is going on here. Curiosity.
With that, we'll flash back to the other three members of the party. Morgus, Godfrey, and Ziba.
I believe I led with what is going on here. Curiosity. Should we go around? They're inside. No.
Am I still able to fly?
You are.
I was going to try to go up and in through the top. I'm not sure if I have a way to help you both on the bottom. But I'm sure the two of you will come up with a great idea. Godfrey pats both of you on the shoulder and then flies up and into the tower.
You're trying to be stealthy, Godfrey.
Stealthy as he can be, flying through the day sky.
Yeah, give me
and into the tower.
A stealth check.
It's a natural 20.
What the?
I'm going to take a picture. I wanted to start doing this just because it's the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Did he wear his sky blue t-shirt that day?
Okay.
What is Godfrey doing?
So Godfrey is flying up and peeking over the gate and waits until the Cyclops and the lady are focused on Scylla and Livy. And as soon as they're focused, he's just very quickly, just immediately into the gap as quickly as he can.
Okay. As you begin to fly closer and closer in with your stealth over the tower, you see that there's a creature inside the top. The top is missing from this rook-like tower. There's a red runic circles joined around the top, and this magical stone arch can be seen as you fly up over. And there's a red-skinned frog-like creature with a book in hand, reading something right next to where this red light is emanating from this circular magical runic thing on the floor. Are you still trying to go inside?
So he's reading a book next to a rune?
Yeah, it's like a large multi-circled thing. The circles kind of coming in like tree rings until the center. And throughout this red magical ringed light of red, there is a stone archway that's protruding up and out. And the red light seems to be coming directly, like the circles of this red light just protruding towards the sky. The roof itself looks to be crushed and smashed, like something broke its way out.
Okay. Do I know what this creature is that's sitting in this room?
Give me a religion or a nature check.
Okay. It's an 8.
You do not.
Oh no. I will... Seeing that it's not unguarded in there, try to make my way back to Morgus and Didi.
All right. Morgus, as Godfrey leaves and you look towards Didi, she looks back up at you. They say there were bodies over there?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Like people?
Yeah.
And her face, the color from her green skin kind of drains away. And for the first time since you've met Ziba, she seems a little afraid. You remember her reaction after the fight with Guinevere. And you realize that maybe she's starting to understand the heaviness of what being a hero means.
Are you all right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. It's... Sometimes scenes like this are as grisly as they are. Our natural response to it lets us know that we're alive and that lets us know where we stand. You can follow that.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's fine.
Okay.
We got a plan, right? Let's go.
I got something. Is that Godfrey coming back?
All right, bad news. There's something upstairs. I don't know what it is. There's a stone archway. There's another circle. The red light is emanating from it.
Can you describe it in a little more detail?
Yes, it's like this, and Godfrey explains it in as much detail as he recalls.
Cool.
Yeah.
Can I... does that remind me of anything that I've read about
Give me
before?
an Arcana or a History check.
Okay, that I can do. That is a dirty 20 for Arcana.
The way that Godfrey describes this sounds almost exactly like what Guinevere was drawing in the castle. It's some sort of teleportation magic.
I think we've seen something like this before. And Morgus's eyes kind of like just very briefly flash that blue and white as he recalls this. Just a little gleam. And he kind of his spine straightens a little bit. This is what the priestess was doing. I think we might know how to take this down if there's something in the center, or if we can deface the rings.
Do you think it would work like that? I've thought the only reason we were successful was because it hadn't gotten off yet. Whatever's been summoned crashed its way out of the roof of that building.
Well,
look at how it's exploded. It's not a crush inward, it's an explosion outwards.
I mean, we've got evidence of something that could do that kind of damage right there. The big toll thing. Cyclops.
If the Cyclops were to crush it inwards, right? The top of the tower would collapse inwards like this, and Godfrey does a concave movement with his hands.
Yes.
But this tower has exploded outwards like this.
Yes.
And he does the movement of the building being
Yes, I know.
torn outwards.
I know, that
Yes.
Cyclops, if it came through the portal, would come through the portal and go outwards, and Morgus will do the opposite motion with his hand.
But that Cyclops is the size of the tower, Morgus. If it came out of that portal, there wouldn't be a tower anymore.
Well, we know. I some sort of.
Okay, let's go support the others.
Let's do that.
Let's go support the
How are we
others.
gonna do that?
We will wait. If they get in trouble, we have to go in and extract them.
Yeah, I should
There's
probably
no
check
way.
on Bitsy,
This
shouldn't I?
is-
I'm gonna do that now.
And I will lead Morgus
And then
to a
that's the
position where we're close
35
enough
different
to...
flavors of raspberry I've discovered throughout my life. That was a joke.
As we flash back to Ed, or to Livy and Scylla. Well, I'm here to look for someone important. I just got here after a bit of a time away. That's what I'm doing here.
Someone important. Who are you looking for?
A child or a woman
You don't
The one
know?
we saw.
with colorful wings. Tends to shape shift. Who are you? Tell me your
Unlucky
stories.
travelers, apparently.
And your names?
You first. Please. And Scylla sort of softens her face, having scrutinized a little bit too much her
Livy will give you a very hesitant, like, it's okay look. My name is Livy. This is my friend Dorothy.
Give me another deception check.
I'm trying to... $11.
With a 15, they look at you. Dorothy, huh?
Yep.
Actually,
Right.
it's a tune.
A tune.
And she nods.
Right. Well,
How, but like I said, information for information.
I've told you what I'm looking for. Why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
That's fair. We were...
Looking for villagers from the next town over that seem to have gone walkabout.
There's people who have gone missing, and we've been hired to find them.
Oh, really?
You wouldn't happen to,
Clever girl.
you wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Me personally, no, but I might know why that's happening.
Well, that's my question. Do you know, what's happened to them?
The people?
Mhm.
Oh, I'm sure they're fine.
Oh, well, that's comforting.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you all have something to do right now?
Do we have something to do?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose if you're telling us that those villagers aren't here in your company, not immediately, no.
No one here but me and my friends. And she kind of gestures around.
It depends.
Soon to be friends as well, I guess.
Right.
Scylla looks at the inanimate bodies as they say that.
The fangs still protrude from the top of her mouth.
She shoots a look to Livy.
It depends. We might have something. What do you want from us? I'm assuming it's a request.
I'm in the need of some new champions. You could maybe assist my large friend and find this person I'm looking for. I can assure you you'll probably find your missing villagers. And I'll find whom I'm looking for as well.
Why are you looking for her?
Family business.
What family? From where do you hail? Who are you?
All right. Some call me Erebus.
In a way?
Others call me Nyx.
Nyx.
Others call me the Mother of Darkness, the deity of night, the father of shadow. That is me. And as I said, I am in need of some new champions.
Does that sound familiar? Without... Does that sound
Give me
familiar?
your history check.
Yeah. Edward wants to, because I want to look to see if it's like the new Pantheon we had, because that sounds familiar. 22.
Yes. Exactly that.
Ah, dope. Was he Hades? I'm trying to remember all of their names and like...
Erebus is their name.
Just let me... Would it be... Let's see if it's easier. Let me look at my notes. I forgot to pull them up.
We will flash to Godfrey, Morgus, and Ziba. Morgus still parroting what Bitsy's hearing to the party.
Erebus. And Morgus will give a shake. His eyes will kind of come back a little bit. Erebus. Do we know that name?
I mean, they gave plenty of names to give context clues as an Erebus Nix, the father of shadow and the deity of the night.
Deity?
Deity.
That makes me uncomfortable. Quite uncomfortable, actually.
Oh.
What do we do? Do we stride in? Do we sneak about? What do you want to do?
Morgus, this is way over my head.
It's a bit above my pay grade as well. I mean, we had tea with Goldie, which was nice. And he kind of shifts his head a little bit and looks back and forth. Gives a little twitch, and then this Erebus sounds very dangerous, and I'm very nervous for Livy and Scylla.
Ziba.
Yeah.
You've heard this all. You know that the situation that we're in.
Mm-hmm.
Would you be willing to go with Morgus? Just the two of you, just try to find the lady that they're looking for before they can.
Do I have to hurt anyone?
This would be the option to not hurt anyone.
Okay.
I won't make the promise that you won't have to. So this has now gone beyond.
Okay.
Morgus just kind of looks up.
Remember, both of you, Galdi said to call if you needed help.
Morgus looks kind of slowly up at Godfrey. Are you... You're saying we should go now? Quickly?
Yeah. I want to try to stay. See if there's any kind of situation where I could get Livy and Scylla out of there. But if we all stay and we all fail, then there's no other line, right? There's no other hope. So if you two run back ahead, and I try to intervene somehow, get them out, we'll meet up to the southeast or to that direction. That one we were originally going to go to before the lights.
Why not pick a point southeast of town? 10-minute southeast of the center of town.
Yeah.
Specific point.
A place where there's running water.
Yes, specific.
Southeast of town.
Southeast of town, running water. 10 minutes. Walk.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll meet you two there. If we're not there, just keep going. Try to figure out what's going on. Okay?
Morgus will just, extend his hand. And then, if you do the same, he'll just grab your wrist.
Mm-hmm.
get out of this alive?
Have up to this point.
Ah. Right, Ziba, let's go. And Livy, at that point, you will feel that little lump of Bitsy just recede.
Oh, your friend's too afraid to join us. Anchor is an all-in-one podcasting platform that allows you to record, edit, add music, publish across every platform. It gives you your own website, allows you to customize and brand that website, and honestly, it's all in one place and it's so easy. You literally just drag and drop and drag and place, and it is so easy. I'm not even sure if the podcast would have made it this far if it weren't so quick and convenient. So if you are thinking about starting a podcast or currently have a podcast, why not switch to Anchor? It's a all-in-one free podcasting platform, and all you have to do is download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Seriously, download the app, go to anchor.fm, and get started.
Blame us for taking some precautions?
No, I think it's smart. I like meeting new people.
The witch goddess. First, do you go by they, he, or she? I know you are
They,
a shapeshifter and you change.
he,
He,
or she.
he or
Whichever.
she. Got it. Which goddess was that?
Which goddess was what?
The one with the wings that we saw. Persephone? Latia? Or was it Mysteria?
None of them have wings.
Well, none of them here.
Are you willing to help me or not?
What are the terms
tell
of
me?
this?
Nothing major, just a small bite for tracking. And then you find whom I'm looking for. And then we finish it off, and you all become part of,
Vampires?
my champions.
No.
Wait,
No.
are you?
We'll gather your information, but you don't need to track us. We'll return.
Wait, are you the origin of vampires?
I am. Did you not know this?
There's much of your lore has been lost. I probably am one of the people who know most about the old gods, and I know very little.
What exactly, went wrong with you? I
What?
can help you,
Livy, there's nothing. What?
I know you know.
I stopped
saying.
of my own volition.
Oh. How sad. Just think of the power you could have.
Scylla just cocks her head to the side.
I'll explain later.
She looks back at Erebus.
So no from you, and from you?
Would you even be able to track me?
Of course.
You don't need to do that.
You know, whomever
I need to.
started this with you can as well, right?
Can you repeat that? Sorry, my brain. Your words were marshaled in my brain.
You know, whoever started this with you can as well, right?
You can see Livy, like, he's pale, fucking, his normally, like, darker skin, like, almost, like, completely, like, he looks ill.
Not to worry. It's okay. Like I said, I can help. If you were to enter into this ritual with me, that person would lose any control or power or tracking over you, and it would be transferred to me.
It sounds a little bit like I'm trading one leash for another, don't you think?
Yeah, but would you rather it be me?
Scylla just gently and not in any kind of urgent or immediate way rests her hand on Livy's like forearm if they're standing close to each other as a sort of I'm here kind of.
Who is which person? You didn't answer me. Which of your siblings are you tracking?
Not a sibling, but a cousin. Maya.
Maya. You.
Anyway, any chance you can be convinced? And she looks at Scylla, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Oh, actually, all right. 19?
Damn.
You feel the words sort of echo in your mind. You start to feel like, yeah, that's something I should do. This is a cool person. And then you kind of shake your head and clear it away.
No. No, absolutely not. You don't need to do that to me.
Well, I can't let you go with my secret now, can I?
We said we'd get you the information. You just don't have to track us.
That's not how this works.
You've been away for a
We're
little
gonna flash
bit.
back to Godfrey.
I feel like Godfrey's just been trying to creep closer to this conversation to a point where he could listen in on it.
Yeah, give me a stealth check.
It's a... Just double check. I'm pretty sure it is. It's a 21.
Yeah. You hear the entirety of the tail end of that conversation as you snuck all the way up past the slits in the fence, and you're just outside the wall on the gate, near the gate.
Yeah, then Godfrey's gonna turn around from his hiding spot, jump out and yell, "Run!" And then try to go up and hold, grab the vampire lord while Scylla and Livy can run away.
Give me an athletics check.
All right, big dice. Okay. That is also a 21. 18 on the die.
You succeed. Scylla and Livy, what are you doing?
I'm running. If I still have my hand on Livy's arm as I go to run, I'm not gonna pull you, but I'm gonna sort of tug at you to encourage you to come.
That is probably a good thing because Livy is kind of having a panic attack.
Yeah, yep.
Oh.
I think sensing that you may have frozen, I'm going to try as I run to at least encourage you to come with me.
follows, almost like he doesn't realize he's leaving Godfrey. And then as we're getting away, it's dawning on him. We can't.
And Godfrey will say at this point, yell after you, "To the place where I wanted to go! Go there!"
It's always fucking right.
God damn it. Okay.
As you run, it doesn't take you long, maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and you see Morgus and Ziba just kind of walking on the road, heading away from the tower.
As we approach, I'm yelling, "Run! Go!"
They both just take off. All right. I would like to dismiss and ask you to mute your mics, Daniel, Liz, and Ed. And I will send a chat in the Discord when I'm ready for you to come back. Your face, Daniel. Bye. All right. Adam, you have Nyx in your arms grappled. We're going to roll for initiative.
All right. Dice want it to happen tonight. That is a 20 total.
Okay. That's good. All right, you go first.
Okay, so at this point, Scylla and Livy are still just starting to run away, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I have her grappled. Wow. I didn't think I'd get to this point. What can I do? I want to try to work my rope into tying her hands behind her back.
Okay. Give me athletics.
Okay. Yeah, that's a natural one.
Yeah, you fumble with the rope on your side as you try to hold her with one arm, and you drop the rope.
Okay. I will bonus action patient defense. Spending a key point.
Yeah, great. With a 20, you feel teeth pierce into your arm.
Yeah.
You take 10 piercing damage. And 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
As where the bite is instantly just turns black, and where the teeth penetrated, it starts to rot and decay away. You see that black ichor starting to run up your arm through your veins.
Mm-hmm.
She cries out afterwards in a language you don't understand. And you watch as a few of the small, shadowy creatures from inside the tower begin to run at you. One of them being within range, able to throw a dagger from its 6 arms.
Okay.
But it will miss with an 8.
Okay.
That's back to you.
Okay, so feeling the force of my arm, Godfrey's just gonna let go as that arm just hangs limp and dead. And he's going to try to bonus action Step of the Wind and run away.
Okay.
In the opposite direction that the rest of the party went.
Yeah. They are going to get an attack of opportunity. Oh,
So I used
Step of the Wind.
to
Yes, you're good.
disengage. Yep. I actually used my action to disengage and Step of the Wind to dash.
Cool.
So, moving 80 feet away. And I imagine at this point the fly speed is gone.
It is gone, yeah.
So I'm just running. Yeah, okay. Trying to find my key points. Marking off that I've spent 2.
You continue to run, and as you do, you hear an evil laugh in the distance. And the squeaks and hops and chitters, almost like insects. A noise that begins to rise out of the tower. The sky is still bright blue and sunny. Intro and outro by Nolan Clock. Everything else by myself and the cast. Catch you next week.